We lived our lives quietly, without trouble. Everyone had their own work, their own small piece of land. Whatever a person had, that's what they shared. Sophia had plenty of milk from her cows and goats. She traded it with Dmitri for cabbage and carrots. Frank was the apple master of the town. 11 different varieties grew in his orchard, enough to feed everyone. Some people liked sour apples, others sweet ones, some firm, some soft. And everyone in the area knew that if you wanted apples, you went to Frank. Linda always had eggs. She kept a large flock of laying hens. We knew the mushroom pickers. We knew the fishermen. Nobody ever asked for money. Everything was trade, or simply given as a friendly gift. The brothers Samuel and Ben kept bees. Their honey was the best you could find anywhere around. Me, I'm a simple man. No education, no scientific degrees. But I can tell you something for certain. A town like ours, it's a living organism. Every family brings something into it. If nobody works, the organism dies. But when everyone does their part, everything runs smoothly. And for many years, everything was just fine. Until that girl started coming to our town. People around here called her the girl in green. If you ever see her, run. Lock your door as fast as you can. Pour salt across the entrance so she can't step over it. Don't look out the windows and turn off the lights. Stay quiet, stay still. If you do everything right, she won't touch you. She'll just pass by. Too bad we only figured that out after half the town had already been destroyed by that creature. It was the beginning of a real disaster for our community. The first time the girl in green appeared, she went to see Ivan, the blacksmith. People saw them talking outside in the street, and then they went into his house together. At first, no one thought much about it. Maybe she was a relative, maybe an old acquaintance. But just a couple minutes later, she ran out of the house, wiping her lips, and hurried away. The men nearby rushed into Ivan's house, and when they saw him, he looked completely dried out, like a mummy. That was when everything truly began. All kinds of rumors started spreading, but I didn't pay much attention to them. I knew one thing. If I ever saw her, I'd lock my door, grab the fireplace poker or a pitchfork, and if she tried to come near me, she'd regret it. Some of the villagers doubted that a young girl could do something like that. Some blamed Ivan's death on illness. Others whispered different kinds of gossip. But I was certain it was her. And soon enough, she appeared again. The same thing happened, this time to the brothers Samuel and Ben. I have no idea how she managed to deal with 2 grown men at once, but someone in our town must have angered a very wicked spirit, because I don't believe she's human. No, she's something else. People said her hair was green, her skin pale, her dress green as well. Even her eyes, green. And on her finger she wore a ring with a large green stone. Some folks believed that stone held all her power. Take the ring away, and she'd turn into nothing more than a swamp toad or a venomous snake. When she returned to the town again, many people were terrified. Most hid inside their houses, but 4 men decided to do something different. They gathered together and planned to steal the ring. They jumped out of an ambush, but she threw them aside like rag dolls and drained them one by one. The one I feel worst about is George. He was a good man, skilled with his hands, and he knew the forest better than anyone. Always came back with baskets full of mushrooms. Me, You could drag me through the woods 100 times, and I still wouldn't find my way home. Fishing suits me much better. For some reason, that girl hunted only men. I once had a woman I cared about in a nearby town. We had a bit of a romance, about 40 years ago, but that doesn't matter. One day she came to visit me and told me something strange. In her town, almost all the men had disappeared. Only 2 were left, and they managed to drive the creature away using salt. That was when I realized what I had to do, and I found out just in time. The very next night, the girl in green came for me. I looked out the window and saw her walking toward my house. She opened the gate, crossed the yard, and she was smiling. I did everything exactly the way I'd been told. I poured salt across the doorway, locked the door, turned off the lights, just in case. I grabbed the fireplace poker, and I waited. She knocked on the door, called my name, tapped her fingers softly against the window. She asked for water, asked for food, but I didn't fall for it. She could go back wherever she came from. She returned 3 nights in a row. After that, I warned everyone in the town what to do if the girl in green ever appeared again. And eventually, she left. No one has seen her since. Where did she come from? Who knows? Some say she was the daughter of a forest spirit or a water demon, collecting souls for her father. Others believe she was some kind of witch, stealing youth from the men she killed. Maybe the truth is something else entirely. I can't say, but the damage she caused our town was enormous. I doubt the place will ever fully recover, although, who knows? Maybe we'll manage to survive after all. Wait a second. Someone's knocking at the door. Probably the neighbor. He said he might stop by tonight. I'm back.